West Texas detectors. Yeah.
Better not deserve.
Well, today's the January 17th, 2023. We're out here in North Post, and out here on some private land where the cattle drive used to come through. And we're gonna come out through over here and see what we can find. We don't got too much daylight, so see what we can find. I'll be back with you in a sec. Well, I'll tell you, we're out here in God's country. I'll tell you that for sure. Came up, we were looking for a foundation. Here's if you can see this foundation that was here a long time ago. Try to scan around, see what we can find on this. I'll come back if I can find something. All right, so Wayne was walking out here and kind of came up on this right here. Wayne, you want to get that way?
West Texas detectors. Yeah.
Better not deserve.
I'm going to lose, I can't. No water. Oh, while he's looking at that, I'm gonna show you another one he found. Not too
West
far.
Texas detectors. Yeah.
Better not deserve.
Oh, Wayne, you ought to see what you got over here, buddy. Stuff down here. What's that look like?
I don't know, but it looks old.
Yeah, it sure does.
This is a wheat penny.
Wheat penny?
Yeah.
All right, he's gonna get this other one. See what this one is.
Oh wow. That's the first find of mine this old. That is a 1989. It looks like an 89. It may be 1800.
Because look at the face on it.
Yeah.
It looks different.
That is a 1 cent piece with no shield on it.
Sure is, isn't it? So we get that light into it. That looks like a dime.
Is that a dime?
It's a dime.
Okay. Well, I screwed up. It's a barber dime.
I don't know, but that. Holy crap!
Is that an 1800?
That's an old one. That is. I'm trying to see if I can get it on the phone. We're gonna look more into it. We'll get back with you. Okay, so we just got back from Wayne catching a pretty good barber dime, 1800s barber dime, out here in the middle of God's country, man. I mean, it's beautiful out here. I got a signal right here. Started digging this up, and look at what I found on this one. Let's see if I can.
West Texas detectors. Yeah.
Better not deserve.
What does that look like to you? Tell me in the comments what you think. All right, I'm gonna check. It's kind of got a little weight to it. I'm gonna check my hole again. No. All right, let's see what I see what I can go find. All right, so I want to kind of get into this. I couldn't do too much video out there because we were racing on time. We ended up getting out there probably around almost 4 o'clock, and sunset was going to go down about 6, and couldn't really get out there earlier today, so we were very limited. So I just kind of got out there and didn't do too much videos, but for the couple of hours that we were out there, I mean, we found some great finds. So this one right here is just what we've found all together. Of course, we found that some iron out there. Great find with Wayne finding that barber dime, 1899 barber dime, and then a couple of feet next to it. I mean, he found a wheat penny. To me, I'm just floored on how out in the middle of nowhere you find something like that. And that's what makes this whole thing exciting about metal detecting. It's just that you just go to these places, you have no clue what you're going to find out there. And I mean, this area that we're in is considered the area where the cattle drive used to go through, and also where the Indian Wars begun. So I'm going to show you some stuff that we found today that it's going to correlate to the cattle drive. I don't have too much on the Indian War. I really didn't find any arrowheads or anything that I wanted to, but the cattle drive is going to correlate that. It's telling me that we're in the right spot. So that barber dime, 1899, crazy. The wheat penny was crazy. But the other thing that Wayne found here, Wayne found some good stuff today. I got to give Wayne props on that. But he found what is a AJ Tower Company Boston button, and this button, doing some research on this one, comes from a cowboy slicker, which was basically the cattlemen would wear the cowboy slicker throughout their drive, and this button was what was their buttons on the slicker. So this button's almost intact. I mean, even if you see the front, you see the back. When we first saw it, we thought it was I didn't even think that was even a button off of a jacket or a coat or something. But after doing some research on that one, that was pretty awesome to even find. And it correlates with, I mean, this is 1800s button. This company was around from 1870 to about 1940, from what the research is, what I'm gathering on the research. So I'm excited about that because that tells me that we're in the right spot. In that area that we're at, I mean, there's a lot of acres. I mean, we didn't even scratch the surface. I mean, we're talking about 2,000 acres that we have the opportunity to go out there and metal detect. And just our first day, in a couple of hours, what we found, I'll tell you, I'm floored with it. The other one that I found here is that I tried to do some research on this, and I couldn't find anything on it. But it's this lead bullet that I found here. And then earlier in the video, you'll see how I was digging there after the barber dime was found. I was digging over there, probably about maybe 15, 20 feet away from where Wayne found that barber dime. But found this. I can't find any information on it. If anyone knows anything about that, man, comment on there. This does have some line grooves facing left. So, like I said, I had my daughter look. I looked, and we really couldn't find any history on this. I don't know how old this is, but it's pretty cool. Like I said, it's got some weight to it as well. But like I said, I couldn't get too much video out there. We're going to be heading out there again, and I'm going to really try to focus on some video out there, and especially when we get closer to the creek area where the water is, because where there's water, there's animals and there's people, you know, especially Indians. But the history of where we're at and what we found today, it correlates to what the cattle drive. You know, now if we just got to find some items for the Indian Wars that started in that area. So I hope you liked the video. I'm floored. I'm excited. I can't wait to get back out there. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Comment on the comments. We'd love to hear what you got to say. There has also been some people that have bought new detectors that are wanting to go out with us when we go out and detect, which is, I'm excited about that. Once they get out there and they start finding things like this, it's just they're either gonna love it or they're gonna hate it. I don't see how anyone can hate it, because I mean, the stuff that you find. I mean, we just pulled up some history today. That button on that cowboy slicker hasn't been touched since the 1800s. That barbadine hadn't been touched since the end of 1800s, beginning of 1900s. So I mean, you know how long it hasn't been touched, and we ended up pulling it out today. So yeah, well, thanks for watching, guys.
West Texas Detectors. Yeah.
Better not deserve.